back on YouTube. It's been like what, a year since my last post, like 2 years, 3 years since I've posted actually consistently. So basically, quick update. Wasn't doing that because I was doing Cajun prep, which I'm not doing anymore. And yeah, so this video, I haven't decided what like the title of it's gonna be, but like it's gonna be part of like a series, like a month-long series, where essentially like I show like how easy it is to get strong, because my like, I don't know, that's what I'm good at. So what we're gonna do today is me and Stella are gonna go in and get our 3-rep bench max, and today is March 2nd, Sunday, and we'll do a month of benching, and at the end of the month we're gonna retest our bench max like April 2nd or April 1st, whatever, like the first day of April that we actually do benches, and it will be higher. Like, it'll be higher, and it should be like 20 or 30 pounds higher in 1 month. And I'm basically just gonna be like showing how easy it is to get strong, basically. So I think so this is the split we're doing. I don't know how many.
Oh my gosh. Do not.
That wasn't me.
Oh my gosh, you say that every
But it wasn't. You always say it was me. It wasn't. It was him.
Okay.
Literally, this dude just in this giant ass fucking Nissan van. Like, what kind of shit is that? Fucking ugly ass van. The hinges on the outside. I can take your whole door off with a fucking screwdriver. Like, pulled out or got in the lane with me, and then this motherfucker just slams on his brakes. Like, how's that my fault?
He's just mad because every time he drives,
people
he
do it to
almost
me.
crashes.
Alright, it's not my fault. I'm a great driver. I hope you pull in a church. God bless you. How about that?
Okay.
Anyway. Is 315. So that's the tip number one, is if you saw it looked like everybody did 1 or 2 more, but it would have been hard. So you don't ever want to do your stuff to failure, because the closer you go to failure, the more you're going to burn up your like recovery resources. You're going to expend your energy more. So you can't get really strong and go to failure, but you can't get really strong and not go to failure, because you'll just keep going. So if you'll see like on things like this, like incline right now, I'm not going to failure. Like I did 15 with a plate, 12 with 155. So what I'm doing with this is movements that are similar to it to increase your actual muscular endurance. So you'll see over the next times I'm doing like my days where I bench press, I'll be able to do 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sets that are working sets, because I'm doing other lower fatiguing movements that are similar enough to build the muscular endurance to have more actual effective sets.
What are you talking about?
It's scientific, right? Basically, don't go to failure as you think. And on your accessories, just stay like 4 to 5 reps away from failure, and you'll be good. You'll grow. You'll grow like 5% less than going to failure, unless you're pro bodybuilding. That doesn't like matter. So don't go to failure.
Someone wants to ego lift. Whoa, why is it so low? How do I zoom out?
Look at this. Look at this piece of all thread right here. Look how bent it is. Look, it's not really focusing, but like, look, it's so bent. What is up? We're about to do this thingy. It's the like seated. This, yeah. We're about to do like the. Oh, you're gonna go first?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. Alright. Oh,
Actually, my bad. Ladies first.
do your thing. So, I'm gonna do this, bro. This gym is so dope. I don't know if you're from Lafayette or Louisiana, or actually, there's a lot of people watching, so. But you probably know the gym Reds. I was like, man, that thing's so overrated, and it's called like a health club. And I was like, that's some shit that Unc say. Like, it's so dumb. But bro, I got the membership here. It was not cheap to sign up in total. First month, but sign up was like $280. But this place is so dope. Like you'll see later. I'm gonna go in the cold plunge, and they have a hot tub, bro, and saunas. Like this thing is so cool. Like I swear, after every workout, like I'm so recovered. I don't know.
I look so tired.
Bro, I'm sunburnt. Look at this. Spell change. Boom,
Hey, bad beat. The crop top.
Wrist roller, and she's like, this is not biceps. You said we're doing biceps.
Biceps and chest is what we're supposed to do.
So,
look at this. Yeah.
That's why it doesn't even focus.
Yeah. Because your recording's gonna suck.
Whatever. And I was like, alright, what they do train neck. She's like, no, you're not.
Yes, the fuck I am.
Yeah, okay. Get your hand off my throat.
Come on, dude.
Anyway. And I'm like, what they would you train neck? And she's like, huh? I'm like, what they would you train, huh? She's in there mocking me. What do you have to say for yourself, bub?
He thinks he's fucking cool. Embarrassing.
That's embarrassing.
Wait, look at the camera. This is a cool shot. Yeah.
The list is done, and I want to expound a little bit more on what's it called, like what I was talking about, like the whole health club thing, because I like said it very briefly. I don't know, it's like such just a different level of gym, I guess, because like I used to see people always like say that like they go to Reds. My family's never really gone to Reds my whole life. Like we always went to Anytime Fitness. If you like, you know, you watch some older videos from a couple years ago. So, I was like, oh, it's just another gym, like 60.
Ugh, my arm's sore.
Like $60 a month is kind of crazy. Like, I'm not paying that. But like,
it's so dark.
I've been going there with Stella recently because her family's gone there her whole life, so she's always had a membership. And like, but the guest pass was like $20 a day, so I was like, all right, let's just get a membership. So it's $280 for that, which is expensive, and then after that it's like $60 a month, and it's like you can literally eat there. It's super cheap. It's cheap as fuck. It's like a meal is like $8.50. Like I just got a butt ton of stuff, and it was like probably around the same, if not like a little bit less than fast food would be. Which fast food is supposed to be cheap.
Which honestly we kind of splurged.
We did splurge.
Got a drink. We got sides.
We got 2 burgers. We both got a side. I got a drink. Like
you got a giant sweet potato.
Yeah, it was like
let's try to take this again.
$26.
Yeah. And if we had water and stuff, it would have been way better.
Yeah.
There we go.
Like literally, say we just ordered like we both just got burgers and got water with it because they have free water. That would be $14. Mine, they're like plus tax.
Yeah.
So, and then like we've been doing this thing where after we lift, we go in the like they have a cold plunge. They have full pools. They have indoor pool, 2 outdoor pools, a cold plunge, a hot tub, and then a hot tub in each locker room, and saunas, dry sauna and a wet sauna. So it's just like, I don't know, the gym is just crazy. Like we've been doing that, and we're going in the cold plunge after for we did 5 minutes and 15 seconds because we're trying to like get better, because basically I'm a bitch and I can't stand.
Yeah, he's trying to get better. But I'm also been doing it for a while.
Yeah, she's been doing it forever. But like today is the first day I was actually able to put like my whole body under the cold plunge. Like for like the last minute or whatever, I was like all the way up to my neck. And then we went to the hot tub. I usually go to the one in the locker room, which I think is like better because it's a jacuzzi too, so it's like really nice. But that one in the mixed area, like we can go in together. We just normally don't because there's so many people in there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like there's always like it's like really small. It's probably like 2 of my cars. And there's like 8 people in there. I'm like, I'm not trying to go in there.
The one in the locker room, at least for the girls, is huge.
For the dudes too, it's giant. It's like,
it's literally almost like the size of like half of the pool.
It's probably like a 10 by, no, like a 16 by 8 or something like that.
Yeah.
And then the locker rooms are so nice. The only kind of downside, I won't lie, is like the amount of old dudes you see with their balls out and their ass out is insane. Like you're just walking, like you're just like, you gotta keep like your eyes above chest height, and then you just like peripheral vision, you just see like pale ass, and then just like flash of hair, and you're like, like really wish I didn't have to hold around seeing a bunch of old dudes, but it's whatever, because you know it makes you.
You need to talk about
what?
The bench max stuff.
Yeah, I will. But so the bench press advice, like if you want to get strong, the best way to get strong is doing something called staying in the pocket. The pocket is like
oh, here we go.
What?
Nothing.
It's like in football, like the pocket. The quarterback snaps the ball. He's comfortable and can throw like with ease in the pocket. The second he comes out the pocket, he's under pressure and he's having to do a lot to escape his pursuers, the D linemen, linebackers, whoever's blitzing. He has to do a lot to escape. He can still complete passes.
Okay, where are you going with this?
It's an analogy.
It's a long one.
My bad.
Analogy is supposed to be something that helps you.
It does help.
I'm more confused, and you tell me this stuff every day.
You don't watch football, that's why. So he's out the pocket. He can do that once, twice, get some amazing plays, and like it'd be like, oh, like Pat Mahomes just did that sidearm throw out the pocket like he's playing shortstop. But you do that over and over and over again, the quarterback gets tired. You get tired, and that's how you beat up on people's quarterbacks. You blitz, 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 throw them out the pocket. Later in the game, you don't even have to blitz because even in the pocket, they're still tired. So once you do that with your bench, like say you can bench like 315 max effort, and you're like, holy shit, like that's badass. I can bench 315, but you fatigued yourself, and now the next time you go to do that 315 again, you might get 320 because you know your body raised the bar a little bit because you did it, but you're fatigued, so it's a harder proportion to do 320 than it was 315. And you keep doing that, you might go up to 330, but then your body physically can't recover anymore, and you've like raised your fatigue so high that in order to get those extra pounds, you have to exert so much more effort until your body just doesn't have the resources to exert that effort plus recover. So when you're staying in the pocket, it's like today, I probably could have done 315 for like 4 or 5. I cut it at 3 because I didn't want to go to super balls to the wall. So essentially what you want to do is you want to always pick your weights on a weight that's like, if you want to do a really heavy single, you pick a weight that you can do for 2. If you want to do a heavy-ish single, a weight you can do for 3. And your body will still compensate, being like, okay, this is heavy enough where we're going to go up in weight. The difference would be if you went to your absolute max versus 20 pounds lighter, the fatigue ratio is a lot different. You're generating over twice as much fatigue. Oh, I'm boring you. You going on the phone now? Yeah, my bad.
You've already talked about this like 3 times. That's why I'm
just... Not to the camera.
Okay.
So
say to me though.
Whatever.
Alone. That's not even like over the time period.
I'm gonna amp on you. But so the fatigue ratio going 20 pounds less versus your 1 rep max, like actually hitting it, is like probably twice as much fatigue is generated off of that. But the amount of strength gain that you get might be like a differential of 10%. So if you just keep doing that like over and over and over again, like if you're fresh, and especially if you're a newer lifter, you'll be able to get away with it because there's a cat on the side of the road.
I thought that was a raccoon.
But your body will be able to do it because your body doesn't recruit as much muscle fiber, so it doesn't make as much fatigue when you're newer. But the more advanced you get, the less you can do. Say you do it 8 times and you generate, let's come up with fatigue units. You create 1 fatigue unit as a base from doing 20 pounds under, and doing your max, you create 2 fatigue units, and after 10 fatigue units, you cannot recover as good as you're supposed to, and your recovery starts dipping down. But you gain, let's say 1 strength unit versus 0.8 strength units. If you do the math, after 5 sessions of going to your absolute max, you won't be able to recover anymore. So your last 3 sessions, you won't be recovering, you won't be able to go to your absolute max, and you won't be able to hit that same weight. Versus if you would do 20 pounds under, 0.8 times 5 is 4. So the difference is literally 1 strength unit of difference. So you have that little amount, but you've only generated 5 fatigue units. So you can still do it 5 more times before you tap out, and that extra 5, you're at 8 now. So you're at 8, and that other guy capped out at 4, and now he's going down to 8. He's going down to like 3, 2, 1 if he keeps trying to push it. And then you're just keep going up 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's how strength is generated. If you want to be really effective at it, you do it on your work, your accessories too. So you just go in, you do movements, and you never go to failure. Like, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go in. This is kind of my ideology right now on bodybuilding, because y'all know I'm not really as into it as I am like powerlifting. Like, I'm a powerlifter. So you go in and you say, I'm like, hey, I'm gonna do a bunch of like sets for like 10 reps, 12 reps, or whatever, lightweight. And I'm like, all right, 2 sets in, 3 sets in. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna try to do this weight for 6 or 8. And I go to do it, and if I can't, I'm like, 4's hard, I can't do 5, I drop it. I'm like, all right, 7's easy, do 8's easy, 9's kind of hard, 10's really hard, 11's almost impossible, I don't do 11. Or if I already did 11, I cut it off, don't do 12. And just keep doing that will keep your fatigue so low that every time you're in the gym, you'll feel fresh, and you just keep, your numbers will just keep going up and up and up and up. And that's essentially how you're gonna get really strong. So I guarantee you at the end of this month, I will be able to bench at least 20 to 30 pounds more than I am right now. For her, since it's a lower weight, it might be like 10 or 15, but...
Nah, it's gonna be 25.
Oh, alright.
Because my bench is weak. He had me benching whenever, I don't know, I basically stopped doing my other workouts and started just doing SBD, and then I stopped doing that because I got bored. And my bench went from 75 pounds for 1 to 95 in like, what, 3 weeks?
Yeah.
And then I stopped, and now I'm trying to regain back that strength, but it better be more. If I don't hit 100, I'm just gonna be pissed, basically, because that's weak and embarrassing. Who's putting a 10 on? Like, no.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing about girls is, like, I feel like they have like
Alright, don't start a whole nother thing, because this is already almost 15 minutes long.
Like, they have a lot less ego, so when you tell them to do less weight, they actually do it. Dudes don't really do that, so, you know, if you're able to master your ego and keep the weight low, you'll keep getting stronger. So, when I do 315, I'll be able to do at least 335 or 345 for a triple next time I do it. And, yeah, that's why programming is really easy, bro. Like, literally somebody, that's like why I don't understand when people are like, oh, this program's $80. Like, bro, somebody wanted me to make a program, I think it's gonna be like $5. And we're gonna throw that thing out. But I'm not, I don't know. Deuces though. See y'all in the next video.